I often dream awake. I enter a state in which my mind drifts into a projected vision of myself in the future. I capture those illusions and hold on to them because they are my source of hope. The reason to wake up and fight another day. I call it strategic dreaming. Today, I conquered a dream I had for almost 20 years. It took fighting against incredible odds, against self-doubt, a direct attack to the status quo. The path of an underdog is that of profound trust to perseverance. It teaches you that believing in yourself is not an option, but a war cry. So, it is that strategic dreaming that empowers me to overcome challenge when the odds feel unreasonably out of reach. This has been a very intentional dream, and I'd like to share some of the lessons I learned with you. Yeah, the ones in the front row. I believe the goal of neurosurgical training is achieving operative excellence. As you gain autonomy in the OR, there's a looming truth that slowly becomes very tangible. You're deeply committed to another human being whose life depends on your skill and on your strength to fight when odds appear overwhelming. Because there's no reset button. At the end, you're the captain of the ship and the last soldier on the battlefield. So your best weapons in this fight are the skill in your hands and the courage in your soul. You have 7 years. In the Japanese culture, the pursuit of excellence is the most beautiful and pure habit in life. In ancient Japan, the samurai devoted their lives to become one with their katana. This deep commitment to achieving mastery of an art to the fullest has a deep imprint in the Japanese culture still today. In our craft, the pursuit of excellence means mastery of the micro scissors. I have experienced that becoming one with the scissors allows for moves that I previously thought impossible. From Tanikawa Sensei, I've learned the 7 fundamental moves behind mastery of micro scissoring. Here they are. This is spread. This is sweep. This is check. This is pause. This is pressing cut. This is probe. And finally, the back cut. Arigatou gozaimasu, Tanikawa Sensei. Of course, it feels good to stand in the comfort zone. But that's the biggest invisible trap to reach the best version of yourself. You are now learning the Western art of neurosurgery. But make it so that this is just the beginning, the start of a journey where you seek and embrace new schools of our neurosurgical art. I am influenced by a unique fusion of American efficiency, Chilean art, European compromise, and Japanese precision. There are two neurosurgeons that define microneurosurgery as we practice it today: Dr. Yasadil in America and Dr. Ito in Japan. They define modern microneurosurgery in their very unique ways and published their major work just 1 year apart. Yet they perfectly complement each other. I am better today because I embraced both. And I wish you adopt this mindset. Haha, you know I'm a huge fan of taking the anterior clinate with rongeurs only. True story, I called Dr. Mura some Spanish names when I first saw him doing it. Then he showed me his rate of blindness, less than 1%. Here's what he taught me. He said, you rarely need more than a mini terminal craniotomy, but you must always take the sphenoid ridge until you see the periorbita. Then, he showed me the trick of shrinking the periorbita with the bipolars at 35. So you can dissect the space with the Benfield 4. When you see a seasoned neurosurgeon so passionate on a technique, to go the lengths of creating a new set of instruments named after them in South America, you know there is a real technique to be learned. The key is to take the posterolateral wall of the orbit evenly. So you need to cut the meningorbital band until you reach the cavernous sinus. Point the scissors towards the bone and you'll stay in the safe side. He told me, Arnau, the secret is not to pull. Bite and you'll be safe. Then he continued telling me that I would probably fail because Dr. Lawton only has old blunt rongeurs. You start feeling progress when you see the superior orbital fissure. Then the next target is the optic nerve. Fill with the Penfield 4, then bite. Now that we have the superior orbital fissure and the optic nerve exposed, we are ready to tackle the optic strut. And for that, we need to dissect a little bit into the cavernous sinus. Then we sharply bite the optic strut until it floats free from its bone attachments. Now I feel the adrenaline rush knowing that the bull is about to bend the knee. And all that is left are the ligaments that attach to the clinate tip, which can't resist the persistence of a rotten one. He would turn to me with a "Ole maestro." That was diente de tiburón. Finally, we cast the cavernous sinus with 3 cc's of fibrin glue. Gracias, maestro. Be intentional. Be bold. embrace innovation. Heck, turn M&M into R&D. But remember, if there is no passion, there's no game. Claim your potential. Here's how I turn intentional into innovation.
What's there to hold in the light of this moon? My mind keeps searching, but my heart decides. Thoughts can be cruel, they're not mine to own. The space unravels when you let go. What's yours, it ain't mine. That energy goes today. The feather in the fire will blow it home your way. Moon mother, open your arms. Moon mother, this magic's just begun. Moon mother, reach for my heart so I can feel your essence in me. How to unfold when this knot is so tight. Each step is chosen to reveal the light. Days left wondering, am I back here again? The shadow inside, waking your soul. What's mine is lost to time, our home is in the space. The bird he walks the line, just use those wings and rise. Moon mother, open your arms. Moon mother, this magic's just begun. Moon mother, reach for my heart so I can feel this essence of me. Time to wake up in these rising seas. Days may be hard, but the true and real. Bringing up the vibration. You can feel it in your feet. What's there to hold in the light of this moon? My mind keeps searching, but my heart decides. Thoughts can be cruel, they're not mine to own. The space unravels when you let go.
This is dedicated to the underdogs out there, the dreamers, and especially to those who, like me, were born far away and have the courage to take that leap of faith, to fight for the dream with an open heart and fire in their soul. To all of you, dream with your eyes wide open so you can remember the way to your dream.